Alright, back for Beginner's Guide Part 2, and I think I've done a little bit of grinding over the past few days. You see, I've kind of did the funny, I prestiged. Yeah, this game's pretty fun. But yeah, anyways, what I decided for Part 2 was like, I guess you could say gameplay. Like, just things you do as like a starter, so you don't like screw up. Here I'm just gonna mostly explain things from your GUI, since GUI in this game is actually really important to give you loads of information that can actually help you have better gameplay. First off is, alright, on top of your screen is the amount of slots you have, pretty self-explanatory. To your bottom right you have this blue and orange bar. Your orange bar is a hunger bar, your blue bar is your thirst bar. Below that bar is scrap. You start off with 10 scrap every game, and you can continuously get more by scrapping items in a recycling bin, which look like green trash cans. Below that is your health, should be self-explanatory. Next to it is your stamina, and next to your stamina is your ability. Now if you're a survivalist, you're not going to have one because, well, it's the beginning perk, you're not going to get one, obviously not that nice. And next to that ability are your debuffs and buffs. You always start off with this one virus debuff that will slowly decrease over time, and once it like runs out, it'll also go into like systemic infection number 2, I think. And the more it racks up, the more deadlier it gets. So you want to eat pills or antibiotics to prevent it from going down. Stage 2 is not that bad, but once you reach stage 3, 4, it gets really bad, and once you reach stage 5, you die, basically. It's like getting prevented COVID. But yeah. Oh yeah, and did I forgot to mention this, but if you're running a certain perk, you might want to like build, like get some good traits that support that perk, because it can really help out a lot. Don't just choose random traits. What am I doing? I'm dumb.
Warning. Now we're exiting the safe area.
Alright, you see these people with guns? You don't want to fight them. You just want to back away and go to a different looting spot. Oh yeah, another thing, if you press T, this thing gives loads of information. It's like your second inventory. I don't want to fight that guy, man. Alright. To your left is a map. Above that map is a storm. How much time you have left to loot. Now there's 4 categories here. Here's your ammo. There's a crap ton of ammo. I don't know why they decided to add 3 types of small ammo. We got light, small, and short. Why they decided to do that. Rations is your food. This shows how much greatly restores or I'm going to eat or drink some water because I am low. Weaponry. If you hold out your weapon, it'll show you the stats, like how much damage it does, how far it can reach, what's the heavy damage. Scrap is self-explanatory. Oh no. Alright, you see that bitch? She spawns in a mountain. Now I haven't seen her in like 5 games, but apparently she decides to appear in my solo run that I'm trying to record. But yeah, what you want to do is get away from her because she has the ability to convince you to kill yourself. The only way to get out of it is pressing E, and if you get too close to her, she starts stabbing you. I haven't really experienced that though because I'm actually aware of my surroundings. Alright, now that I'm done finally talking inside the video, here's a few tips and tricks for you beginners that like are starting to play the game out there. 1. Stop dying. I know, it's very simple, but it's hard because you don't know how to play the game. But dying can cause your entire team to drastically lose, like I think the next wave, because whenever you die you give your whole team morale. Morale is when it's a kind of debuff that makes you take more damage and slows you down, which is really bad, and at max you get full morale. Now the bad thing about that is that the more morale you have, you're probably gonna get 2-shotted or 1-shotted by people when the wave starts, and that's not a good thing. That's pretty self-explanatory. 2. Stop taking everything from the ground. You guys are pissing me off every single time. Whenever I'm playing public servers, like I'm placing stuff down. I turn around for 1 second, it's all gone. Where'd it go? Like, you guys just keep on taking everything. And for people who don't know, like starters, if you guys just start playing the game and you didn't click the perks tab and you find a backpack and you're wondering why you can't use it, it's because you already have 6 slots. So just drop it off at the base and let someone else have it, because someone else probably has a perk and they only have 4 slots. And yeah, just I just gave you that information because I acted really dumb when I had a backpack. And 3, if you find a gun, you have ammo for it, don't use it until like night 4 or 5, because night 1 to 3 is the most easiest waves of your life. Like, you could probably melee all of them. Use your, I mean, if you're survivalist, it might be a little bit hard for you, but like, don't use the ammo. And like, go for headshots actually, because headshots actually matter in this game, even for weapons as well. Like, no cap, except for the only works for abilities though, not the actual weapons in the game. And number 4, let's see. Oh yeah, and if you're looting and like you see people with guns, I recommend you to not approach them unless you know how to fight them. The ones I'd say to especially stay away from are the people with AKs, SMGs, and double barrels. Those are people that you want to stay away from mostly, because they're the most deadliest, because you can't strafe around them. Pistols, if you're experienced, you can probably destroy them. Now snipers, these guys are really interesting because they're somewhat able to hit a 360 no scope on you for no apparent reason somehow, even at close range. I even tried strafing around them. My god, this is really hard. And watch out for sicklers and screamers, because they're pretty scary. Screamers are people who they're disguised as scavengers, but once you get close to them, they come out their disguise and they start killing you. You're able to outrun them, go back to your base, the turrets kill them. Sicklers, do not approach them. I swear to God, if you do that in a public server, everyone's gonna vote kick you. Don't do that. And there's also another enemy called Invisible, which, well, yeah, you can't see it, but if you have the perk that gives you the goggles, then you can see them. The thing is that the invisible people or enemy has a really high base attack, and well, they could probably one-shot you, to be honest, because I kind of got destroyed by them once. But you could kill them if you could see them, so yeah, that's a good thing. Oh yeah, and if someone tells you to like group up or something, it's either they have Lazarus or Emulator and they want to buff you, or they're just being a fucking troll and they're using Blitzer and they're gonna explode everyone or use Impact Grenade for the funny. And yeah. Alright, and Scav War. Yeah, so what you want to do is not go outside and prepare for Scavenger War, because it's Scavenger War. It's self-explanatory. More scavengers, you're gonna die. I don't recommend you to go out looting unless it's really necessary. Just recommend you to just ready up everything, grab your grenades, reload your guns, healing, have it ready. Just be prepared, because Scav War is not funny. Oh yeah, and there's also a Discord server for Decaying Winter, and it's really helpful because if you're trying to get a good run in or just get good teammates, there is this channel called SOS Signal, which allows you to put your private server link in the description, or I mean the channel, my bad, and then people will join you, and there's a possibility you might have to join a VC. To be honest, it's better if you do join a VC because you can communicate way much better, and there's a high possibility of you guys winning. They're probably gonna tell you to run team comps and shit because, well, to increase the chance of winning. And yeah, they also have well, funny things happening. I usually like to look at the King Winter media because interesting stuff, people doing trick shots, funny moments, killing other people. Yeah, funny. But yeah, I'll put the Discord link in the description below in case you guys can't find it, even though it's literally below the game in the King Winter. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. My god, it's been so long. I'm so sorry for like holding you guys for a week, because I had like 5 tests in high school and it's not funny. So yeah, peace.